Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're going to discuss all about how to create a complete personal portfolio website using React.js. Very simple project but have a lot of things that you will learn inside the project. So first is navbar, simple navbar. This is logo, this is button, and this is a showcase content, and inside they have some skills or categories. And this is about section, this is a card carousel, and this is a footer, and last one is same navbar. Let me open it in the inspect element, and I'm gonna open the 768 pixel. This is a, by the way, a tablet size, and the tablet size have a same thing. And let me open the mobile device and look at that. So very simple project but very interesting things that you will learn inside the project. So I'm gonna close that, and I'm gonna open my project from copy, and inside there, just a minute, I remove other things. I have a many files, many images inside the asset folder, and I have a tablet.css file, mobile.css file, and also I have a index.css file. In the index.css file I will get the Google fonts, like I will use these fonts plus like this one, and these are variables that have a different type of colors that we will use it inside the project. And this is a very simple reset property. So the first thing is I'm gonna create a folder inside the assets, not inside the asset, inside the source folder component. Inside the component, the first thing is I'm gonna create another folder navbar. Inside the navbar I will create a file navbar.jsx. I will write the simple RFC nav, and we need to call that inside my app.jsx file. By the way, here is my old project details, so I'm gonna remove all of this, like this one. So inside that I will use the div. Assign the class will be container. Inside that I'm gonna use navbar component that is coming from my component navbar folder. So I'm gonna save that, and I'm gonna execute the command to display the project inside my web page. So let me open that in a minute. I will get the URL, and yeah, so you need to wait a few seconds. Now open it, and yeah, simple navbar. So I need to move on the index.html page, index.css page, and the first thing is I'm going to create a container, and I'm going to assign the max with 1440 pixels, which should be 100%, and I'm going to use margin 0 and auto to display the content in the center of the page. Last thing, I'm going to add the padding, 1 rem left and right, and the content should be appear in the center, but also I'm going to add the body. I'm going to use background color will be, let me light gray I'm going to use, and font family I will use like plus, in a minute, plus, just a minute, I need to get the names and sense, otherwise sensitive. So I'm gonna save the file, and I think it should be changed. Yeah, the content is appear in the center as well. So let me open the navbar. In the navbar I need to add header tag. In the header tag I will display the content left and right side. So I will use nav wrapper. In the nav wrapper I will use the logo. I'm gonna get the logo from source assets, logo.svg, and another one I'm gonna use nav btn, and that will be free. annotations. So I'm going to save the file, and yeah, great. So inside this one folder, component navbar, I'm going to create a file, CSS file by the way, navbar.css. I need to move it inside the navbar. I need to import this one file inside my navbar. Import. Let me open the navbar.css file. So we need to design the navbar. We need to do few simple things. The first one is I'm going to use header, and I use padding top and bottom, 2 rem, left and right 0 rem. Then I need to select the nav wrapper, display flag, 65 space between align and center. Then I'm going to select the nav wrapper. Inside that I have a button tag, so I'm going to use outline none, border also none, border radius I will use 20 pixel, and background color I will use dark black. Color should be a light gray. Padding 0.8 rem and 1.5 rem left to right. Font family is inherit. So I'm gonna save the file, and yeah, it doesn't work right now. So reason for using that, I need to select the button tag as well. Look at that. Right, simple navbar. After the navbar, I will create a showcase section. So I need to remove all other stuff and create a folder, showcase. Let me create a file, showcase .jsx, and also I'll create a CSS file, showcase.css. I need to import that file inside the showcase. Also I'm going to remove this one as well. Import showcase.css file. Open the app.js file, and I'm going to move it in the right side. After the navbar, I need to import the showcase like that. So I'm going to save the file, and the showcase is up here inside there. Right, so let's move on the showcase, and we need to work on it. So inside that, I'll use that and write the showcase content component. I will create that. Showcase content.jsx. And we need to save that, remove this one, and enter one more time. It should be display the import. So move on the showcase. So I have a content.md file. Inside that I need to get the content, and I'm gonna paste on there one by one like that, and I'm gonna just p and get the content from there like this one. I'm gonna paste on there. Also I need to add the class, should be show wrapper. That's it, and yeah, the content should be up here. So remove it and move on the showcase. In the showcase I need to design the show wrapper. I'm going to display flags, just if I can center, align it and center. Flags direction should be column. So save the file. Everything is a center, and also I'm going to add the gap as well, 2 rem. Then I'm going to use margin top, 4 rem. Select the show wrapper, have a h2 font size. I will use 4 rem, and show wrapper have a paragraph. And the paragraph I will use the font size is 1.1 rem, 1.5, and width should be 50% in the paragraph. So I'm going to save the file, and yeah, great. But also I'm going to use text align, should be centered. Yeah, great. After that I need to design the boxes, am I right? So let's move on the showcase. So after this one I will create in a minute I will create a showcase. Just a minute, I'll leave that showcase box wrapper. So the first one is I'm going to use box one. In the box one I will use the graphics box. In the graphics I will use the graphics design, and I'm going to get the image. You can import the image on the top and you can call it, you can do that. I'm going to use that bit assets, and I'm going to get pattern graphics design. So I'm going to save the file, and the first one image and also content is appear inside this one page, right? And that is our first box. So I'm going to get the box, paste the second time, change the name is box 2, and change the text is UI UX, and you need to get the image like assets pattern UI UX. And guys, one more thing, I need to add it box. So I'm going to change the name is UI right? So also I need to get that and create a tail UI, that is UI, and I need to move on second time inside the UI app section. So I need to change the classes app, and that is our app. Let me change the text app pattern app. So yeah, it's perfect. And in the box 2, so this is the first one box, I mean this is the outer box. Inside the outer box have a UI app box. Outside of that I'm going to create another illustration box. I'm going to get the image and source assets pattern illustration, right? So I'm going to save the file, and first we need to save it, and yeah, and finally I need to create a third one box. So this is the box 1, this is the box 2. So inside the box 2 have internal or inner boxes. I will manage it using CSS. So I get that, and outside of that I'm going to paste on there. This is our third box. So I'm going to change the name box 3. So that is our photo, right? And this is photo div. I need to get that. We need to change the name is pattern photo, and last one is motion graphics. Let me change the name pattern motion. So I'm going to save the file, and yeah, our contents are appear inside the page. So let me write the CSS to manage it, right? I will divide the sections by using CSS. So let me write the command showcase boxes. So the first thing is I will divide the boxes top of your section. So I'm gonna close that. So this is my outer section class. I will use it to divide the section. So this is our first one, this is our second one, and that is our third one, right? So I will use showcase box wrapper. I'll use display grid template column repeat 3 1FR align item center and I'm gonna add the gap 2 rem. Use margin top and bottom 4 rem, left and right 0, and also I'm gonna assign the specific height of the each section. Means I need to assign the height, then I will call the height. The parent height should be applied on the child boxes. So I'm gonna use margin top 6 rem. So let me save it and look at that. You can't see anything else right now, just align the content, but I will manage it one by one. Let me select the box 1, select the background color, primary color, border radius should be 5 pixels, and I'm going to use padding all side 1 rem. Height should be 100%. 100% means according to my parent div height. So let me save it and look at that. Let me select the box 1. Inside that have a graphics, so I'm going to use display flags, justify content center, justify on a space between, because inside that have image space. Okay, oh just a minute guys, it is my mistake. Space between, align item center, align item center, width, not width, height should be 100%. Let me select the box 1. Inside that I have graphics, paragraph tag, so I'm gonna use color light and gray, and font size should be 1.2. Let me save it and look at that. Our first box is ready, right? So we're gonna use same thing to design the second, third, and internal boxes as well. So let me select the box 2, use display flags, and I'm gonna use this flags direction should be column, because I inside that have an internal div. So I will show you in a minute. I'm gonna use gap 1 rem. Height should be 100%. So let me save it, and you can't see any changes inside there because I need to assign the background color. Then you should be able to see these things. So select the box 2, inside that UI app.ui comma box 2 dot UI app. So I'm going to use display flags property and justify on space between, align item center, width should be 50%, padding outside 1 rem, border radius should be 5 pixels, color light gray, and height should be 100%. So the next thing, I'm gonna select the box 2 UI, and I'm gonna use background color will be secondary color. Select the box 2 and app class. It should be display the LiQWYD. So also I'm going to select the last one as well. The third one is UI, not UI, illustration. Last one is illustration, and it should be dark orange. So I'm going to save the file and look at that, but I can't see any changes inside the third one. In a minute I need to check box 3. In a minute. This is a box 2. I'll leave the box 3 right now. Yeah. Okay. But I think something have wrong. So I don't know where is wrong. Select it. save it. Okay. Where is the same content? Let me check it, guys, in a minute. So this is box 2. Inside that I have an app, UI app. Just a minute, guys. The problem is I need to select this one there, and we need to use the properties box 2 UI app, and I'm gonna use display flags, align item, sign up, and gap should be 1 RAM, height should be 100%, everything should be same. So save it and look at that. This is our content looks like. And the last one, I need to design the last one section, I mean last one boxes. So before designing it, I'm gonna use box 3 before designing that photo. Let me check the class. Yeah, photo. And same thing, have a box 3 that motion. So I'm gonna use the property display flags. Inside the content have image and text, so I need to design there. Align item center, padding 1 RAM, the order radius 5 pixel, and color should be light gray. Let me select the box 3, have a photo, and I'm gonna use background color will be green color, height 100%. Let me copy it, paste that second time, and I'm going to change it to motion, and in the motion I'll use purple color. Let me open it. Yeah, great. But I think green color, that is I'm gonna get the CSS. Where is it? Like this one, I need to get that. Just a minute, I need to change. So it should be display. Yeah, great. So let me open that, and yeah, so let's select the box 3, your parent there, and use display flags. Flags direction should be column, and I'm gonna use gap 1 RAM. Height should be 100%, width 100% as well. So I'm gonna save the file and look at that, guys. Right, so this is our showcase section. So let's move on the code editor to design the about section. So I have a app.js file, and I'm gonna create a folder about. Inside the about, I will create a file about.jsx, and I'm gonna create a about.css, right, the basic structure. Import the about file, and let me save it. We need to call the about component on there. Let me get the content. I will get the content from where is content.md file. So in a minute. So first of all, I will use the class. Class name should be about wrapper. Inside that, I'm gonna use the image content and get the image. It says image web page, and outside of this one I'll use about content, so I'll get the content from this one. So I need to get that. I'm gonna paste on there and get the paragraph tags like this one, and I'm gonna paste and outside of the paragraph tag I'll use button tag 3 and celebration. So let me save it, and the image is content appear. So let me open the about.css file. We need to design it, and the first one is I select the about. Let me check the class about wrapper. Yeah, about wrapper. I'll use display property flags, justify content space between this one. And I'm gonna use margin top 8 rem. Gap should be 6 rem. Let me select the image content section. I'm gonna assign the width 70%. Image content ing. I'm gonna add an object for this cover. Width should be 100%. Select the about content. H2 font size should be 3 rem, and I'm gonna add margin top and 2 rem here. Let me select the about content, have a paragraph. Font size I will use 1.1 rem and 1.1 rem, and line height I will use 1.5. Text align just, and last thing I'm gonna select the button tag. So before selecting the button tag, I will use a CSS file. So in the CSS I will use the button tag. I'm going to use outline none, border should be none, background color will be dark orange, and color should be light. Yeah, margin 2 rem, and here border radius I will use 30 pixel. Padding 0.7 rem and 1 rem. Font family I will use inherit, and cursor should be point. The reason for using the button styling on the index.css file, because I will create a different type of buttons that have a same thing, and also I'll add the hover effect as well on there. Background color light, no, primary. So the color should be applied on the, as you can see. When I will create a button inside the website, then this style will apply. As you can see, this is my top button, but inside I have a different background color, right? So this is our about section, and yeah, it's looking so nice. After this one I will create another section like a hard carousel, right? So let me open the JSX file, and inside that I will create a but before creating it I will create a folder called carousel carousel.jsx, and I need to import that called carousel. Also I need to add the but I'm gonna leave this other one. By creating a card carousel, I will use the third-party library like sweeper.js. So let me install the sweeper.js. But before installing it, I'm gonna share with you a few things. I'm gonna use just a minute, Google. React sweeper carousel, like this one. You need to open the first one link and you need to execute that command like npm install. Once you install it, then you need to import few things So the first one like this one, also I'm gonna get both of these and I'm gonna paste on. Right, once you add it, then you need to get the images and you need to add the images inside the components. So like this one, so I'm gonna get the same thing and I'm gonna paste on there. Right, so this is the outer sweeper, this is the inner sweeper. So in the inner sweeper you need to import the image and add the image. So in a minute I will get the images and import the images on there, or you can import the image on there, you can do that, but I'm gonna import the images on top, then I will just call it on there. So I have many images, like more than 5 images, image 1 2 3 4 5. So I just import it, I'll use them, just calling the image tag, and I just use src and what is the name, image 1, like this one. Remove other things and okay, and you need to get it second, third, fourth, 1. Just change the images 2 3 4 and 5. So I'm going to save the file and open the carousel. As you can see, but we need to use few things inside the project. So let me add few things. So this is my class name slider wrapper. Inside that I will use content and I'm going to use h2, and the h2 I will use my work. Right, and outside of this will be appear sweeper. So let me create a file, card, I just use card.css file, and we need to import it. Import CSS file, and we need to use few things inside it. The first one is I need to select the card slider wrapper. I need to use margin top to make a space 6 rem, and also I'm going to add the margin bottom, should be 6 rem. Yeah. Then inside I will use the simple part for the margin top and bottom 6, left and right 0, like this. And I'm going to select the content, have a h2, and I'm going to font size 4, and also I'm going to use margin as well 4 and then 0. Text align should be center. And then I'm going to select the slider wrapper, have images, so I'm going to use object fit will be cover, and I'm going to add the border radius 5 pixels. Also I'm going to assign the specific width of each image, so I'm going to save the file and look at that. Right, so everything is great on there, guys. But you can also assign another things, you can do that, but I'm gonna just use simple super j. I don't need to use these things. Right, and it is working perfectly. So let's move on the code editor, and we're gonna work on the footer section. So I'm gonna create a footer. Inside the footer I will create a file, footer.jsx, and also I'm gonna create another file like footer.css. So I'm gonna remove the things, open the app file, and import footer component. It doesn't work, I don't know why. Okay, I'm right, RFC, and I think it should be displayed. Yeah, great. So the footer content should be this up here inside the web page. And where is the footer? So in the footer I will use fragment, and the first one is I will use navbar component in the bottom. It should be displayed in the bottom. So I'm going to save the file, and the navbar is appear inside there. The next one is I need to display the content, so I'm going to use top footer and footer content. I'm gonna use H2 and get the content from there, like this one, paste on there, and use paragraph. And also you need to get that, then paste on there, save it, and this is your content. So you need to design it using CSS. So let's move on the CSS, remove that. So I'm going to select the top footer. I'm going to add background color should be dark black. Our color should be light gray. Border radius, I'm going to add a border radius 5 pixel. Height should be 300 pixel. Padding should be 4:1. And also I need to display the content in the center, which appeared inside the footer according to height of the 300. I'm going to add the display property flags, justify in center, align it in center. So the content should be appear in the center of the page. Okay, it didn't work. Let me check the class top footer. Okay, I need to import the file inside the footer.css, so it should be displayed on there. Yeah, there we go. But where is the button tag? Also I need to add the button tag as well, guys, in a minute. Outside of there, I'm gonna add the button tag. Free consultations, and we need to move on the next footer content, and width should be 40%, and I'm gonna select the footer content H2. Font size should be 3, right? Margin bottom, I'm gonna add it will be 2, right? And then I'm gonna select the footer content P. Line height should be line height what happened in line height 1.8, and first I'm gonna save the file on. Okay, cool. I don't need to style that. Reason for don't styling that, I already mentioned you the styling inside the file, like this one. So this style will apply on there. I don't need to style it separately, right? So yeah, so content, and I think content should be displayed in the center, just a minute. I think I need to change the class. Reason, this is the reason for does not apply the class on there. So save it and look at that. But why this top photo content doesn't work on there in a minute? So just a minute, I'm gonna check it. I need to display this one content outside of this one. So I think it should be displayed in the, yeah, great. And let's space between the content should be appear in the left and right side, great. And has H2 tag. Okay, and looking so nice. So this is our simple page according to 1440 pixel width, but when you will change the different devices you can't see the perfectly. So we need to design this separately on the particular size to manage our website using CSS. So let's move on the responsiveness. So I'm going to open the inspect element and select the size 768 pixel. So in the 768 pixel have many things that we need to rearrange that. So I'm able to see the scroll bar, and yeah, but navbar is cool. We need to fix that, we need to fix it, and yeah. So let's move on the code editor. Step few steps you need to follow on that. The step number 1, you need to open the tablet.css file and write the particular size like media max width with 768 pixel. Let me write the body. I'm going to change the background color will be red, and also you need to import that file in your main.css main.jsx file. So inside that, because it is cover whole of the website mobile.css. so let me save it, and it doesn't work. Okay, I need to change the tablet.css. Okay, it doesn't work. Let me tablet. Where is the tablet? What? Just a minute, I'm gonna check that. Okay, there's a problem. Let me save, and yeah, it's working right now, as you can see. So let's rearrange it. So step number 1, you need to open the app.js file, and step by step you need to open the particular component. Inside the component have a CSS file like this one. You need to move on the CSS tablet file in the right side, and the particular CSS file you need to enter in the left side, that you can see everything inside there. So we need to fix the few things, the design text and paragraph text, and we need to fix this one. So let's see how we can do that. So I'm gonna select this one. First one is this, and I'm gonna change the size 3 pm, and that is our paragraph text. So I'm gonna select it, and I'm gonna use the size should be 70. I'll leave other things, and also yeah, 70 is best. Great. Let's see how we can fix that. So let me select this one, showcase boxes. So in the showcase boxes have a columns 3, so we need to change it as a 2. Remove other things, just save it, and look at that. But also we need to fix these boxes. So by fixing these boxes is stored inside the box 3, I think. Let me, yeah, here's a display flags and flags direction column. So I'm gonna get that and just change it as a display grid. And also we need to divide the columns by using grid template column. Repeat how many columns you want to display it inside the website. I'm gonna use 2, 1 FR. And after that I need to, first I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna show you. As you can see, the boxes is stored inside our first box, but we need to cover whole of the size of the each box. Like this box will cover this one box section, and this box will cover in the this one size. So how you can fix that? So you need to use grid column start from 1 and grid column and back 3, just like that. So look at that, right? And I think, just a minute, I need to, here's the illustration problem, so also we need to fix the illustration. Where is the illustration? Illustrations like this one. I need to fix this one because inside they have an image and content doesn't work right now. So illustration, yeah, display flag is just space. Okay, also I need to use, first I need to check box 2. Okay, so I'm gonna use box 2. Yep. And I think it should be displayed perfectly. Yeah, cool. So let me open the inspect element, and this section is perfect. So let me move on the about section. And the about section, I need to open the about section file, and inside the about section I have a CSS file like this. So step number 1, you need to select that. Also I'm going to write the comment about, and we need to decrease the gap like 6 rem to 3 rem, right? And I'm going to leave other things. Then I need to get image content, and I need to increase the width of this image content. So I'm going to save the file, and yeah, I need to decrease the width, size of the H2, and also this one. So this will be 2 rem, and this will be 1 rem. I'll leave other things. Okay, cool. So let me go through the slider. So let me open the slider, and the slider have images like this one. So in the slider, first I'm going to check that. I'm going to decrease the width. Slider, and that's step number 1. I'm going to decrease the size, and I'm going to leave the other things. And also I need to select this one, image slider, and I'm going to decrease the width of the image, just like 350. Yeah, it's cool. So let's move on the footer. In the footer, in a minute, I need to open the footer as well. Open the footer.css file. So the first one is have a display flex, so I need to get that, and just to use a flex direction should be column. And first I'm going to save that, and yeah, also I'm going to use justify on the center, align item center, text align should be center, and height should be 350 pixels. Also I need to select that, and I'm going to add it. This should be 100%. Let me save it and look on that. Right, so yeah, I'm going to change the size. No, I'll leave the size of the things. So let's move on the site and look at that. If you want to decrease the width, I mean margin top and bottom, you can do that. I'm going to leave that, and yeah, everything is great. So let me open the small screen size, like 425 pixel. So we need to fix it. So let's move on the code editor, and we're gonna use same thing that we have used on earlier. So I'm gonna rearrange that. So I have a mobile.css file, so I need to fix the size for 25 pixels. So I'm gonna add it media max width for 25 pixels. Let me write simple text body background color red. So we need to import that file inside my main.jsx file. So let me write the mobile, and let me save it and look at that. Yeah, it's working. So I'm gonna use it. Where is I need to open the showcase CSS file, and yeah, I will arrange it in the right side. So in the showcase wrapper, I need to get that, paste on there. I'm gonna use display flex, and first I'm gonna save it. Just a minute. Showcase. Let me copy this one box because this is very important. So I need to change that display grid to display flex. Flex direction should be column. So let me save it and look at that. Right, and then I need to add the justified content center, and height should be 570 pixels. So let me check that. So I've used the margin top in the showcase wrapper, so I'm gonna decrease the height like margin top 2. Let me copy this one, and I'm gonna leave the H2 size. So this should be with 100% of the program that is appear inside this one area. It will fix when I will fix these boxes. So let me get the showcase box 1. Let me get that. I'm gonna add it with 100%. It will fix in a minute when I will fix other things. So let me get that, and I'm gonna use the box 2 should be 100%. Let me save it, and yeah, and I will change this one to box 3 where it is. Yeah, I need to get that, and I'm gonna use same thing that I used on the large skin size. Let me check it, guys. Yeah, and also we need to fix the H2 that is appear inside your top. So let me get this one. And I will use the text align should be center. Yeah, great. Okay, let's see the about section. So let me open the about app.js file. First I'm gonna open it and open about CSS. Okay, where is my mobile size? Okay, I need to resize it. Okay, so I use the display flex, so I need to get that, and I'm gonna write the comment as well on there. We need to use flex direction should be column, and text align should be center, and I'm gonna add the gap will be 2. So let me save it and look at that. Yeah, great. So let me open the slider. So because the slider is too small, so I'm gonna decrease the width of the slider. So let me check it one more time in the top. Yeah, cool. Let me open the slider in the slider CSS file. So I'm gonna get this one image. Also write the comment slider, and I'm gonna decrease the width is 250. The other things, save it, and okay, you can also fix it by using conditional rendering, but I'm gonna leave that. I will use this simple method. Let me open the footer, and let me open footer. Okay, so let me check that. Okay, get that, and the size I'm gonna increase the height should be 450 pixels. Yeah, and also I'm gonna get the footer to RAM. Yeah, perfect. And footer content should be 100%. Let me save it. I think that's perfect, but footer content, let me, where is it? The content. I think that's perfect on this size, but you can also manage it. So yeah guys, so this is a very simple and short section all about responsiveness. You just change the directions. So let me go through the 768 pixel, but what I'm gonna check it inside there. Yeah, it's perfect. Let me open this 768 pixel. Yeah, it's perfect. You can also decrease the height, margin top and bottom. You can do that. Let me open that, and yeah. So this video is all about how to make a responsive portfolio website using React.js. Very simple way you can do that. So thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.